Right now, Saudi Arabia, as I speak to you, the Sheikh in Saudi Arabia, he banned loudspeakers in the masjid to be used for the adhan. People call it azan. Azan is not the word, adhan. So people are saying the Sheikh or the Saudi Arabia government, whatever they're doing with this decision, it is not right. Some other people in Saudi Arabia, they're saying no, this is the right thing. So the question is, dear brothers and sisters, the question is why they're doing this. What is behind it? Are they listening to a superpower? Are they listening to from someone from outside? Are they listening to the infidels? Like, are they listening to someone who is an enemy or adu of Allah Azza wa Jal, that you guys need to stop on your track before you take any more step towards becoming more religious? Because remember, Saudi Arabia, subhanAllah, most of the brothers and sisters, they're very conservative. They're still adhering to the Quran and Sunnah. Is this becoming a prick, a prick in the body for the adu of Allah Azza wa Jal? We have to find out. So the people are asking question, is this something that is being done by people outside the country? Why the Saudi government? Why MBS? Why this Sheikh? Why they're coming up with this new, explanation about, using the loudspeaker? Why we should not be using it? Why we should be doing this? Like, why there are so many things happening? Is this a moral decay that is taking place in Saudi Arabia, where people will become less religious? Remember, Saudi Arabia, they have 2/3 of the population, 2/3 of the entire population of Saudi Arabia, they are under 30 years old, believe it or not. So is this something they're doing on purpose so that the next generation of Saudi Arabia, when they will come, when they will become the leaders of the country, would not really care much about Islam anymore? Why this is happening? Or is it something that has to do with the end of time? This is something that I want to discuss. This is something I want to give you the answer. I have the answer, inshallah. I will give you the answer. Some people, I have to say this, some people sometimes they use the masjid, they use the adhan too loud. That is true. You have to care for your own people. I mean, we are not a religion that creates inconvenience for people. yuridullahu yukhaffif ankum wa khuliqal insanu da'ifa. Allah Azza wa Jalla said in the Quran that Allah Azza wa Jalla yukhaffif ankum. Allah Azza wa Jalla wants to lighten the burden because He has created us weak. So yeah, it is understandable that maybe the adhan is too loud. But here is the thing, okay, this is very, very important. People who agree that yes, the adhan is too loud, okay, we need to, tone it down a little bit. The problem with that kind of a statement, dear brothers and sisters, is that, remember, Saudi Arabia, they are on track to become more liberal. They are on track to make a lot of things halal that were haram in the past. In the past, we have seen they would send cops, police officers in the mall, inside the malls, to chase out men and women from the mall in order so that they would go to the masjid and pray. In the past, if they see you hanging out with a woman who is not your wife, they will beat you up. But from that position to now, what we have is that you can be in the mall, no worries, adhan is being made, you don't have to respond to the call of the adhan. You do not have to have a wife with you. You can easily have a girlfriend. Not only that, dear my sisters, you can even go to Saudi Arabia, any nightclub, use loud music. Now, this is very interesting because people are saying, well, okay, if you are banning loudspeaker, from the masjid, that's okay, I understand that. But why you are banning, why you're not banning loudspeakers from the bars and nightclub and restaurants? Why you're not doing that? So this is a hypocrisy. This is clearly not the case of disturbing the people. It is a case of religious discrimination. You are discriminating religion from the rest of it. So in the past, Saudi Arabia was very, very strict. Now they are opening it up. So people who are saying that, look, this is really creating some inconvenience for people, I have an answer for you, which is that Saudi Arabia is going towards a direction that is very liberal. They're gonna enforce new laws, new rules, new regulations in order so that the country will be diverted from its conservative destination to a more liberal, secular destination. That's where they want to go. Okay, this is the diversion that is taking place. So some people are saying this is just one step towards that direction. So people are asking question, well, is this because of people's or public's convenience? The answer to that maybe looks like outwardly, yes, it is, that they're trying to protect the people, especially kids who are sleeping. But if you dig deep, if you add all the, if you connect all the dots, you will see, when you see the much bigger picture, you will come to the realization that wait a second, this is really not about the loudspeaker. It is not people's or public's inconvenience. It is more than that. It is a moral decay that is taking place right now. Some people will say that. So why? My question is again, why they're doing this? Okay, Saudi Arabia, why you're doing this? Well, some people will say, you know what, why they're doing it? Well, look, so MBS, he's a young guy, he's a young leader, young prince who understands people need more and better than his old, father, grandfather. They were not in contact, they were not in touch with the public. But MBS, he's much more like a leader. He's reaching out to the people. He understands people's, sensitivity. He understands what they're going through, what they need, what they don't need. So now he's making the right decision. So is this the reason? Well, look at the prophecy of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I want to bring this prophecy, to crush all kind of arguments. I'm going to be bringing this prophecy because it is important. I mentioned this prophecy in my other videos, but I'm going to mention it one more time. But before I mention you the prophecy, just to give you a taste of what it looks like to be in Saudi Arabia, look, this is a call to prayer, okay? The muaddin, he's calling people to come to the masjid, and looks like this is a loudspeaker that they're using. Okay, so basically this was posted on social media by a conservative minded person, if you like, and this person was saying that what is wrong with this kind of calling to prayer. Take a listen. Okay, I don't think this is adhan, but this is how it is right now. Okay, and so they are saying that, look, if you want to pray, if you want to hear the adhan, why don't you come to the masjid before time? You have clock. Okay, the sheikh in Mecca there, he's saying you have a clock, you have a TV, you know what time is the prayer, Dhuhr prayer, Asr prayer. Just go to the masjid before time. Why you need to wait to hear the adhan? I mean, subhanallah, this is it's kind of scary because we are downplaying the importance of adhan. Yes, we have TV. Yes, we have social media. Yes, we have watch. Yes, we can, we know the time anytime we want. We can just, look at our mobile phone, our computer, our watch. We can know the time. But that does not negate the fact that adhan is a traditional ritual that we have followed since the time of Rasulullah, and nobody can downplay the importance of it. So if people are saying it is an inconvenience for you, then you probably need to really think about your religion, because why it will become an inconvenience? You should be up, you should be getting ready for prayer. Like I'm up, I'm not sleeping. Well, the kids are sleeping. Okay, so if the kids are sleeping, it is not as loud as they are making it look like, because subhanallah, this adhan is going on for centuries. Nobody complained. Even the time with loudspeaker and technology that we have is going on for a long time. People have no problem. All of a sudden, now the sheikh is saying, wait a second, this is not good. We should, not give adhan. Like, wallahi, one day maybe there will be no adhan. And there is a hadith actually that talks about لا تقوم الساعة حتى لا يقال الأرض الله الله, that the hour will not establish until on earth there will be no one who will take the name of Allah. If Saudi Arabia is the first country, if you imagine yourself, Saudi Arabia becomes the first country where they are finding it inconvenient to hear the name of Allah, then what will happen to the rest of the world? I mean, the rest of Saudi Arabia, we pin our hope on this city, just on this city. If this city has moral decay, as I said, then the rest of the countries of the world will just forget about the whole thing about God and whatnot. So this is something very, very dangerous. So the answer to that question, as I said, I will give you the answer. So finally, the final point should be also my final point, is that, dear my sisters, understand that the ruin of these cities, Mecca, Medina, is a sign that the city of Quds will flourish. The enemy, the adu of Allah Azza wa Jal, will become more dominant. In other words, they will become more powerful, they will become more dominant. The state of Israel will rule over the world, and they're ruling over the Muslim world, at least, maybe not China, but almost most of the Muslim world, they're ruling over all of us. So this state, Rasulullah said, Umranu Baytul Maqdis wa kharabu Yathrib. The flourishing state of Jerusalem will be when Yathrib, Medina, will be in ruin. Right now, this is where Medina is going. This is where Mecca is going, dear my sisters. But again, I have mixed opinion. I would give the benefit of the doubt to the brothers and sisters and the authority who are making these decisions in Saudi Arabia, and say that maybe this is for the public convenience. But at the same time, I will look forward to see what else they will do. Tomorrow, they will come up with new excuses. And if that is the case, then obviously we know why they are doing what they are doing. And this is not good for the Muslim Ummah. We hope that inshallah Allah will guide all of us, our hearts towards His deen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.